Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Georgia and today I'm going to be watching season 4 episode 18 of Supernatural. If you want access to my uncut reactions, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Last episode was a very good episode. Sam and Dean were not in their own bodies. Well, they were, but they weren't themselves. They were in like some sort of alternate reality where they were working completely different jobs. They weren't brothers, they didn't even know each other, and I really liked the overall message of the episode and what it allowed Dean to see. We were introduced to a new angel called Zachariah, and he's one of Castiel's superiors, which Uriel was also, but Zachariah seems like he's okay. Uriel right from the off was very like pessimistic and mean towards Dean and Sam. Zachariah seemed like he just wanted to convey the message, so I think he might be a bit more like Castiel. But the overall message was that whatever they're doing, they're always destined to be hunters, and it's always what they would choose to do. Even though this life has been horrible to them and they want out and they want to just give it up, they'll always be drawn back to it. And I do feel that way, like even if they stopped, they couldn't just stop. There'd always be something to come back to. They'd always like be hyper aware of stuff. If they saw something in the paper, they'd want to check it out straight away. It sucks for them, but it's what they're destined to do, and they have saved a lot of people in the process, so it's just the way it is. So it's in their destiny to be hunters, and it's Dean's destiny to hopefully stop the rise of Lucifer. And he needs to, you know, buck his ideas up because we're coming towards the end of the season now, and we don't know where Lilith is at with her seal opening, so he's just got to rise to the task and do it, I guess. Oh, is it another special child?
Any skittering in the walls, kind of like rats.
And the FBI is investigating a rodent problem? You guys are LARPing, aren't you?
Excuse me?
You're fans.
Fans of what?
What is LARPing?
Like you don't know.
Who are they supposed to be laughing as?
You're asking questions like the building's haunted. Like those guys from the books. What are they called? Supernatural.
Excuse me?
Steve and Dirk? Sal
What?
and Dane?
Sam and Dean?
That's it. Didn't sell a lot of copies, though.
This is confusing.
Supernatural by Carver Edlund. Along a lonely California highway, a mysterious woman in white lures men to their deaths.
Literally episode 1. God, that must
What do
be
you
a very
know about
long
the
series.
Supernatural you got?
Oh my god, that was the intro card. This is another episode. The monster at the end of this book. This is like Ghost Faces where it's all different. 666. That's one of the worst episodes.
This is freaking insane. Everything is in here. I mean everything. From the racist truck to me having sex.
Yeah.
I'm full frontal in here, dude.
Last one, no rest for the wicked, ends with you going to hell.
Are they calling themselves out? This is like so many episodes combined into one. I just said, oh, it's like Ghost Faces where everything is different because they changed the intro card. But it's also a bit like Hollywood Babylon because they're like calling out real life stuff. It feels very meta. I'm very surprised we've got another one of these episodes. This is like 2 episodes in a row where we're just like completely deviating and having a really fun, different storyline. I do love these episodes, so I very much appreciate it, especially going off episode 16, but wow, I wasn't expecting this.
Attico says the demon storyline is trite.
Super Dean Girl 8. Dean fan, Sam fan, Slash fan, Queen fan Sam. Oh my god, this is everything.
There's Sam girls and Dean girls, and what's a Slash fan?
As in Sam/Dean. Together.
Together?
Yeah.
No, I don't doubt that exists, but no.
Carver Edlund is a pen name.
Somebody's gotta know who he is.
The guy from the very beginning.
You know, if we got a little bit of good press, then maybe we could start publishing again.
No, God, no.
But season 4 got really good.
I mean, the best parts are when they cry.
I kind of agree.
When Sam had to kill Madison, the first woman since Jessica he really loved. When Dean had to call John.
Oh my god. The memories.
If only real men were so open and in touch with their feelings.
Real men?
How often do you cry like that?
You'd be
All right, no, I'm
surprised.
crying on the inside.
We are actually
Super
big fans.
What's May 2nd?
That's my that's Sam's birthday.
Is
January
it?
24th is Dean's.
Good to know.
Dean's favorite song.
It's a tie between Zepp's Ramblin' On and Traveling Riverside Blues.
Yeah, okay, how did the writer know all this? This is crazy. I knew none of that.
We are big fans.
Oh my god, that sells it so well. Just giving her ideas.
I got one too.
Never mind. She already had one.
You are a fan.
Oh, if she only knew, I think she'd die a little.
Chuck Shirley, and he's a genius, so don't piss him off.
Did they really want to learn the secrets that lay beyond that door? Push the doorbell with forceful determination. Ugh.
It was good. It was accurate.
I'm Dean, this is Sam. The Dean and Sam you've been writing about.
You literally saw them in your head.
I strongly suggest you get a life.
See, here's the thing.
You're
We
writing
have a
about
life.
it.
You've been using it to write your books.
Sam and Dean are fictional characters. I made them up. They're not real.
He doesn't even know how he knows it.
I gotta hand it to you guys. You really are my #1 fans. That's awesome. So, there's, I think
How scared would you be?
George, stop. Please, don't hurt me.
How much do you know? You kept writing.
Yeah, even after the publisher went bankrupt, but those books never came out.
So he's literally been writing all the way up to present day. It's a bit sad that he thought it was all original and it's just really not.
Obviously, I'm a god.
You're not a god.
How else do you explain it? I write things and then they come to life? Yeah, no, I'm definitely a god. I burned your mother alive. And then you had to go through the whole horrific deal again with Jessica. All for the sake of literary symmetry.
I hope actual God feels just as bad as he does, because saying it like that, it really isn't good, is it?
Did you really have to live through the bugs?
Yeah.
What about the ghost ship?
Yes, that too.
I mean, horror is one thing, but to be forced to live bad writing.
Who says it's bad?
I wrote myself at my house, confronted by my characters.
Oh, that's cool. Wait, so he's ahead of them now.
He was starting to have doubts about Chuck, about whether he was telling the whole truth.
Stop it.
Stop it, Sam said.
Oh my god!
Guess what you do next?
Can he please write that they save the world from Lucifer?
You just thought I was a dick.
He probably thinks that 1,000 times a day.
That's good.
Oh god, is that Lilith? So he dreams it, and then he just instantly has material. Is there a name for something that can write the future?
You wrote
I feel
another
like
chapter.
there is, but I can't think
This
of
was
it.
so much easier before you were real. It's Lilith. She's coming for Sam.
She's just gonna show up here?
Well, that looked worse. It looked like they were about to
Lilith
sleep
patted the
together.
bed seductively. Unable to deny his desire, Sam succumbed.
You'll be glad to know she's not in a child's body anymore.
He scratched absently at the pink flower band-aids on his face.
Can't wait for that.
So I've seen you gushing blood. You use duct tape and bar rags before you put on a pink flower band-aid. Totally implausible. It's nuts.
He's been right about everything so far. You think he's just gonna
Okay,
ground
yeah,
out
but
at
it
first
literally
now?
says you're going to be in a minivan accident, so watch the road.
It's a blueprint of what not to do. I mean, if the pages say that we go left,
Then we go
Oh, I
right.
guess
exactly.
so.
We get off book. We never make
But if it's actually connected, then you can't really make your own decisions.
No fighting. No research for you.
No bacon cheeseburger for you.
I'll have the veggie tofu burger.
What?
We've got the jump on her.
You're not using
If we
it.
know
You're
when
not
she's
using
coming,
it.
we know where. This is an opportunity.
Are you? It frustrates me when you say such reckless things.
Well, it frustrates me when you'd rather hide than fight.
Oh, because your version of fighting isn't good for you, Sam.
Cobb salad for you, and a tofu veggie burger for you.
Oh, I feel like they're going to have mixed it up and it's going to be a bacon cheeseburger anyway.
This is delicious.
Because it's a bacon
Tofu is
cheeseburger.
amazing.
I'm so sorry.
Yes.
I gave you the bacon cheeseburger by mistake.
It's written in the stars. Come on, pink band-aid.
I'm supposed to just hole up here all night?
That's exactly what you're gonna do, okay? And no research. Like, I don't care what you...
I don't know about this idea. Why are you leaving Sam in a room with a bed when you know what's going to happen?
No homework. Watch some porn.
Oh god, is that his only option? It might get him in the mood for Lilith. Minivan.
Have you seen visions of me when I'm not with Dean?
You want to know if I know about the demon blood? I was afraid it would make you look unsympathetic.
Unsympathetic?
Yeah, come on, Sam.
Was there a bad reaction to Sam this season?
I wish to God I could stop.
You're addicted
keep
to
going
it.
back.
If it helps me kill Lilith and stop the apocalypse.
I thought that was Dean's job. That's what the angels say, right? Maybe the demon blood makes you feel stronger? More in control?
No,
You know it does, Sam.
that's not true.
Don't even try and lie about that. That's the reason you're doing it.
Am I strong enough to stop Lilith tonight?
I don't know. I haven't seen that far yet.
Y'all better now.
Yeah. Oh no. That's why he needs some tarp. You try and go against it, the prophecy's already written.
You look terrible.
So do you though. It looks like
'Cause I just
everyone's
got
getting
hit by a
worse.
minivan, Chuck.
I don't know how I know, I just do.
It's not good enough.
Oh
How the
no.
hell are you doing this?
Dean, let him go.
This man is to be protected.
Oh,
Why?
He's a prophet of the Lord.
I have to Google that as well. I've definitely heard of a prophet. I just said prophecy. Is that related? But yeah, I've definitely heard of a prophet. I just have no idea what it is. One who declares publicly a message that one believes has come from God or a god. One who... Okay, this might be the word I was thinking of earlier then. But yeah, no, I never would have got it. Right, so God is sending him these messages and he's writing God's will. So he's not really the one putting them through this. God is.
It's an honor to meet you, Chuck. I admire your work.
Could not imagine you sitting around reading it.
He's a mouthpiece, conduit for the inspired word.
The Word. The Word of God? What, like the New Testament?
One day, these books, they'll be known as the Winchester Gospel.
Oh, damn.
If you'll both please excuse me one minute.
I feel really bad for him. He's such a weak human being.
I don't know how prophets are chosen. What the prophet has written can't be unwritten, so it shall come to pass.
That means that he's got to now live with this, that he knows everything he is seeing is going to come true. And the amount of horrors they go through, that's bound to be taxing on a man. No wonder he drinks a lot.
I am fresh out of options.
Oh my god,
Oh,
is he
please.
praying?
I need some help.
Prayer's a sign of faith. This is a good thing, Dean.
Did you hear that then?
Drag Sam out of here now before Lilith shows up.
It's a prophecy. I can't interfere.
So what, we're just supposed to sit around and wait for it to happen?
See, when Dean poses these questions, I feel like it niggles at Castiel, because it's like, he is right, it shouldn't be this way.
If you don't help me now, then when the time comes and you need me, don't bother knocking.
Damn.
If anything threatens a prophet, anything at all, an archangel will appear to destroy that threat. They're absolute.
Take it, we haven't seen any of them yet.
Terrifying.
So if a prophet is in the same room as a demon,
Then the most fearsome wrath of heaven would rain down on that demon.
Oh, you've basically given him the material cast.
So you understand why I can't help.
But you just did! Oh my god. That look.
thanks, guys.
Good luck.
Oh, he's so nice.
All you gotta do is show up and boom, Lilith gets smoked.
I'm just a writer.
This isn't a story anymore, man. This is real, and you're in it.
Be brave, Chuck. Be the hero you write
No
about.
friggin' way.
Oh.
Okay, well then how about this? I've got a gun in my pocket, and if you don't come with me, I'll blow your brains out.
Hello, Sam.
She's got stronger as well. She's not even been
strong.
touched.
But you're not that strong.
She's way stronger than Alistair.
You can end it, Sam. Right here, right now. I'll stop breaking seals. Lucifer keeps rotting in his cage.
What would her terms be to join her?
Turns out I don't survive this war.
How do you know
Killed
that?
off. Right before the good part starts.
What do you want?
For it to go back to the way it was.
And what do you want in return?
Your head on a stick. So what do you say, Sam?
So they'd be
Self-sacrifice
dead.
is the Winchester
There's
way,
absolutely
isn't it?
no guarantee that you'll keep your word.
I make a deal, I have to follow through. Those are the rules, and you know it.
Oh, I suppose so.
By the way, a contract with me will take more than a kiss.
Oh my
A
god.
lot more.
Sam! Think rationally here! God, Phil. Such a turn off. Oh, thank goodness for that.
I am the prophet, Chuck.
Got to be joking.
And you're a piece of charcoal. Sure you want to tangle with that?
Well, don't say that. You want her to die. Oh. Damn it.
Lilith is running. She's not gonna survive the apocalypse. I'll make sure of that.
No, it's not going to be you that does it. You didn't even touch her this time.
Did you see it?
We didn't. What was it?
Who are you?
Oh my god.
Zachariah. You may know me from your work.
What are you doing here? Wait, who are you? Wait, are you the Archangel?
Is all of that really going to happen?
Oh my god, he's seen the season
Have you
finale,
been wrong
hasn't
so
he?
far?
I
You
gotta
have
warn Sam and
to-
Dean.
I wouldn't advise it.
Oh, why?
People shouldn't know too much about their own destiny.
Oh, well, that means it's bad. No.
Where are you going?
To go kill myself.
Don't be melodramatic, Chuck. We'd only bring you back to life.
That's so harsh.
What am I supposed to
It's
do?
all on his shoulders too.
What you always do.
Right.
Right.
He can't just relate it to imaginary people now. He knows it's all happening. Oh, is he going to be back? He has to be back, right? Okay, so when the episode started, I thought it was going to be one of those standalone episodes that has absolutely no relevance, but it's going to be really funny. Turns out, no, it's like the most important episode ever. Found out so much more about things, and this new character, who I'm hoping will be in it more often, he seems really interesting, and the whole idea of him being a prophet is as well. But that's awful for him. What an awful thing to have to live with, especially now knowing that it's real. He just thought that he was coming up with these amazingly original stories that didn't get their fair share of treatment by publishers and producers and stuff. And now he knows that it's all real, all happening to people, and he's going to see so many bad things. It looks like he was truly traumatized from what he saw there. So my guess is that that's going to be the season finale and that they don't win. Based on his reaction there, I bet Lucifer ends up getting freed, and who knows, maybe one of them's going to die again. Zachariah, I don't know about him anymore after that final scene. But he has a point that people shouldn't know too much about their own destiny. But also, they managed to change it that time, right? They altered it. So if he did tell them, there is a chance they could change it. So now I don't know, because there is case in point, it was literally proven then that they changed it. But it also did go against what God wanted. And maybe the horrible thing he saw is in retaliation for them changing what he did before, so now he's made it worse again. Big up Castiel for giving Dean that hint. He didn't, I mean, he did help though. Like, there's no way to spin it. If God saw it, God will know that he did help them. He may not have been actively involved, but he gave the hint which led to it. So he was a major help there. It truly is. Every conversation he has with Dean, it makes him defy God that little bit more. It's weird because Dean is gaining more faith, because as Castiel said, prayer is a sign of faith, and Dean literally stooped to praying then, which is something I don't think he's ever done before. Maybe he did it when Sam died. I can't remember. I remember there was a lot of scenes of him crying over Sam's body, which was awful, and he might have prayed then. It's a scarce sight, and he resorted to it in this episode. So yeah, it shows that he is starting to believe, and there is a lot more evidence to believe in now. Like, we've got angels in the picture and stuff, so God must be real somewhere, even though the angels have never met him either. But while Dean is gaining faith, Castiel is losing it, because Dean poses so many questions, and I like it because Dean is posing the questions that I think of as well, that I'm thinking of in my head when I watch this, and posing those questions directly to an angel who has known nothing else except following the word of God and following what he's been told to do. It plants seeds of doubt in his mind, and he is starting to go against God a bit, and it's a very interesting story from Castiel's point of view as well, seeing how he is so torn between what he's supposed to do and what he thinks is right, because what he thinks is right is starting to veer away from what he's thought his whole existence. I was going to say life, but I don't really know if he is alive. Well, obviously he's alive, but like, what is angel life, you know? Also, side note, it feels like, because Castiel's voice is so deep, it feels like Dean's voice gets lower in every Castiel scene as well. So whenever he speaks to him, it feels like he goes ultra manly and deep. Like, I've always said that Jensen's voice as Dean is so much deeper compared to the bloopers, but I feel like in Castiel scenes it goes down even more, lower decibels. It feels like he goes so macho when he speaks to Castiel, because Castiel's all gruff and low as well. So yeah, that scene when they were arguing and talking about what's right and what's wrong during the prayer scene, that felt like the lowest conversation I've ever heard in my life. A little bit suspicious of Zachariah now. I don't think he is like Castiel as I had originally thought. It doesn't seem like he's all good. He did have a point about them not being able to change their destiny, so there is still hope that he is just, you know, a genuinely good angel and not necessarily a bad one. Because even when Chuck said he was going to kill himself, they said, we'll just bring you back, and he seemed to kind of revel in it. So yeah, I won't put him on the good list just yet. I'm a bit fishy on him now. Glad to know that Sam didn't completely fall for the Lilith charm. Even though it looked like he was going to sleep with her, he wouldn't have actually done it. He was about to try and kill her. I don't think it would have worked out for him. I think she would have just killed him in that moment, because that would have like fulfilled half of the wish that she wanted. But I hate that he thinks he's going to be the one to overthrow her, because I don't think he will be. And he barely even touched her this time. She didn't even move. A lot of the time we see like them struggling for a few seconds and then they pop up and they're like, you really think that's gonna work? Nothing this time. Absolutely nothing. He's not going to be able to get that much stronger before she finishes opening all the seals. Like, there's just no way he can, unless he drinks blood all day every day, but he won't do that because he doesn't want Dean to find out. So yeah, no, absolutely not. I don't like where this is going. I thought maybe there was a chance when he had that conversation with Chuck that he could like see senses, but what Chuck said didn't help. He made it sound like it was all up to Sam to do it, whereas they all feel like it's on their shoulders. It's all riding on Dean, and then Sam feels like it's all riding on him because he doesn't think that Dean will be able to do it. He believes in his own powers. And then it's all on Chuck's shoulders as well, because he has this knowledge and he has to keep it for himself, and he knows these awful things are going to happen. It's so bad. It's awful. Very funny in aspects though, like the way they call themselves out about things. The whole fandom thing at the start, like we've all been on a Wikia page before. That was very reminiscent of that. Bit of a shock finding out that there are people that actually ship Sam and Dean. That's never going to be me. I'm just never going to get behind incest, but you know, you write the fanfic you want, Sam Dean shippers. And also, I'm trying to think what tag I would have, because I don't think I could pick between Sam and Dean. Someone left a comment on one of my videos the other day and they said it's evident that I don't like Dean. And I have to say that kind of made me sad. Because I love Dean, and does it come across that I hate Dean? I promise I don't hate Dean. I couldn't pick between Sam and Dean, so I wonder if it does come across whether I favour one of them over the other, but I in my head I don't. Definitely, I can pick. It's like in a life or death situation. If I had to pick one, I don't know who I would choose. It's a bit like choosing between my cats. I can't choose. A lot of people seem to know though, like there are many Dean fans in my comments. A lot of people seem to prefer Dean. So I would say the last couple of seasons it's felt like Dean has had a lot more of the plot. Like seasons 1 and 2, thinking about it now, it focused more on Sam. And now season 3 and 4 have been very Dean plot heavy. And I know that this was supposed to be a 5-season show originally, or that's what the creator had planned for. So maybe it all culminates together in season 5 and it's an even focus on Sam and Dean. Because the last 2 seasons have definitely had more Dean-centric episodes. So yeah, that would be interesting if that's actually a thing, if the focus shifts a little bit each season. Yeah, I couldn't pick between Sam and Dean. I don't know how a lot of you can. Well, everyone else has finished the show, I suppose. Maybe the decision gets a lot easier as the show goes on, but I love them both equally. I do get annoyed at them both sometimes though, and maybe it's because they specifically watched episodes where I got annoyed at Dean that they thought that or something, but I'm very annoyed with Sam at the moment. I disagree with everything that he's doing, I disagree with all his thoughts on the subject, but it's so hard because I know why he wants to do it, why he feels this way. I just worry about where it's going to go, and he doesn't seem to worry. He's got an idealistic view of what he thinks will happen. He's got so much faith in himself and his potentials, and I just don't have that same faith. I just see it going wrong, but he doesn't seem to counter that in. He's like, I will save the day. It will make me feel good. I will be the hero of this story. But it won't work like that. And I don't like it. I don't like it. And I don't like that Ruby made him do it in the first place. Oh, but it was all to save Dean. So it's like, how mad can you really be? Oh, it's supernatural. Stop giving me these dilemmas. It's so hard. Because you understand everyone's actions. There's counter arguments for everything, and I just basically, in these reviews, I just have a conversation with myself discussing every counter argument available, and then I just don't know where I stand. After this episode, I feel like they're gonna lose against the freeing Lucifer, and from a plot point of view, I kind of wouldn't mind if Lucifer rises. That feels so awful to say, but I am interested in seeing Lucifer. Especially knowing that he was an angel before, so he is an angel that just went dark, and there were still angels that were on his side and followed him, like Uriel. So I would be really interested if he did rise and we got to see him, but I know it wouldn't mean good things for the Winchesters or the world, and they've been through enough. So I guess I'm kind of set either way. I want them to win and I will still root for them, but if Lucifer rises, I know it will probably make good TV. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching my reaction to season 4 episode 18 of Supernatural. If you want to watch my uncut reactions to Supernatural, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for episode 19. Bye!
I like